There's a 25-year-long history of conflict between two former Soviet nations over a region of land. That conflict can now be seen in the streets of California as hundreds of Armenian-Americans protest over the violence from this war. 23 ABC's Kristin Vartan tells us more about the geopolitics and how this international issue strikes a chord with Armenians in Bakersfield. Now, we do want to warn you, the images may be difficult for some of our viewers to see. Kristin?
Yes, just these two former Soviet Union nations are blaming one another for the most destructive conflict between them since the 1990s. What some in Kern County may not know is that we here in Bakersfield have a pretty good sized Armenian American population, as in Central Valley there are about 50,000 Armenian Americans. Now, we reach out to some of them to talk about how this is impacting their lives.
It's a mixture of the most disgusting negative feeling you can think of.
Armenian-American Naz Vardanian planted roots in Bakersfield in 2008. His family immigrated from Armenia around the time of another major war between Azerbaijan and Armenia over the same territory of Nagorno-Karabakh.
When I speak to my parents, it's kind of like deja vu for them, because they're basically telling me exactly what happened 25 years ago in the early 90s, in the late 80s. This is how it started.
Since the resurgence of conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan on September 27th, hundreds of Armenians have taken to the streets of Los Angeles and Fresno counties to protest and bring awareness to the violence. Armenian Americans will even protest at the U.S. Capitol of Washington, D.C. on Thursday. As of Thursday, the Armenian consulate in Los Angeles told 23 ABC that 22 Armenian civilians have been killed. On the Azeri side, 24 civilians have been killed, according to the Azerbaijan consulate in Los Angeles website. And while no protests have commenced in Kern County yet, local Armenian-American Varsana Kashishian thinks Kern County residents and Americans in general should care about this international yet universally human issue.
It's one culture trying to wipe out another culture. It can happen in any other country. It can happen here in the U.S. Had happened here in the U.S. Why are we allowing this to happen now in the 21st century?
The Armenian Consul General says that the Armenian embassy is lobbying for the U.S. federal government to provide humanitarian aid in Armenia to, quote, pressurize peace and to urge Turkey to stay out of the conflict.
The Azerbaijani leadership, with participation of Turkey, doesn't hide that they want to resolve this conflict through military means. They always were propagating that, and now they are trying to implement the goal of Azerbaijan and Turkey, which basically means exterminating Armenians, which basically means that the physical existence of the Armenian nation is threatened.
We did reach out to the Azerbaijani consulate in Los Angeles, but did not receive a response. Live in downtown Bakersfield, Kristin Vartan, 23 ABC, connecting you.